the Mara River, and that is a male lion who's not showing you, well, some would say his good side, some would say his bad side. He's probably the most famous lion in Africa. My name is Brent Smith. I've got Zander on camera, and that is Scar. Well, he's looking longingly across the Mara River at the moment, but he should turn towards us at any second. He's with his pride, that is his pride at the moment, which is the Paradise Pride, that mostly live on the eastern bank of the Mara River, around the main crossing points, and that's where we are at the moment. We have at least 6 cubs and 3 lionesses, and another member of the Musketeers, but I'll have to move the vehicle to see that. I just really want you guys to get a good view of his magnificent face. Now, of course, James took that wonderful photograph of him with a herd of buffalo watching him, but that was on the other side of the river, and come on, Scar, look at us. Come on, big boy. Now, he does look like he's got a wound on his back right side, but other than that, he doesn't look too bad. See, he's got some scratches. It looks almost from fighting, or could be from tangling with buffalo. Apparently, they managed to take down a buffalo a couple of days ago. Jess says, a beautiful boy. What a legend. Indeed, he is. Him and the other Musketeers are very, very well known. Now, come on, show us your face. Stop licking your cuts. Of course, he stared at us for quite a while before we went live, and of course, let's just wait a little second. Now, there's a cub hiding under that croton there, Zander, you see? Okay. While we wait for him to look at us. So we saw at least 6 cubs, but it is literally lions everywhere as they disappear into these thickets around the edge of the Mara River. Now, as I said, Paradise Pride, this is also probably one of the exact females that James had when she took down a wildebeest last year in September as they were crossing the river. So very, very exciting to meet up with the pride, a very, very famous pride, the Paradise Pride. Now, Scar is still not looking at us. I'm just going to see if I can reverse the vehicle so we can still... Oh, there goes the cub. I'm going to have to move the vehicle so we can still see Scar and the rest of the pride who are actually behind us. Marriott would like to know who are the Musketeers. Well, Marriott, I'm not sure all of their names. I only know about old Scar here. He's the most famous of the Musketeers. I'm going to pop down into my turret so we can try and see the rest of them. Oh, here he comes. He's looking at us. There we go. There's that scar above his eye that he's so famous for. Isn't he absolutely gorgeous? Now, I'm not sure of his exact age, but I know he is very old. So probably 10 or 12 years old. And he is just big and beautiful. As I said, it does look like he's got a bit of a bite or a mark on his back left leg. But other than that, I'd say he's looking in pretty good nick for an old man. Now, we'll come back to him in a second. Let's just see if we can get a spot where we can see all of the cubs as well as Mr. Scar. It's going to do some very careful maneuvering here. The Mara River's banks are quite famous for collapsing. Hey, big boy. Oh, you are pretty. Kelly says magnificent, and indeed he is, Kelly. Okay, now we should be able to see him, Zander, and the cubs. Yeah. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pop out of my turret again. Hi. Hi, bye. I'm going to get out of your way now. Rigi would like to know, is he the main lion of the Mara? Well, in this section of the Mara. Now, there are quite a few big coalitions of males around here. There's 4 males with the Ngama Pride. I'm not sure how many with the Serena Pride. I've only ever seen 2 together there. And this is our first time on this bank of the river. So I'm not sure how far he extends or how many prides he has dominance over. But there are a coalition of 4 males called the Musketeers. And I'm going to have to find out if the others have names. But we do have another one of the Musketeers, but he's very much hidden in the thickets behind us. Now, we saw a single musketeer a bit earlier Probably about 1.5 kilometers from here, just having a snooze on the side of the river. And we actually tracked these guys. So we heard the Paradise Pride had been in this area, and we found some footprints, and we managed to follow and guess where they're going. Oh, there's a white stork as well. Here we go, white stork. So we got lions and birds. Now, Pamela's asking, when do I think the wildebeest will arrive? Well, Pamela, I think that's the question on everyone's mind up here. There's been lots of discussion whether it's going to be early this year, because there's been not too great a rain in the Serengeti. But normally, earliest probably mid-June, but normally early July. And they'll be arriving further to the south, actually, that way of us, from Tanzania. So what we're going to keep on doing now today is we're exploring. This is the first time Safari Live's ever been on this side of the river. Everything else has been on the other side of the river in the past. So basically, Zander and I are on a recce, and the great big, well, since we are in Kenya, we should say it in Swahili, the Bwana Makubwa, the big boss. Graham Wallington said he wanted a hyena den, and then he's been joking with me about finding Scar. So, ha ha ha! Both in our first recce across the side. We're actually going to head up towards the Talek River now and see if we can find some cheetah and some leopard, and actually go have some lunch. There's not much food out here for us, but lots out there for them. Well, Mr. Scar has gone to snooze again, and it is hot, and they are quite well fed. Almost all of them, the cubs, the females, everyone is very well fed. So we're going to carry on and see what other adventures we find. If we find something amazing and interesting, like a cheetah or a leopard, you'll probably be able to catch us on Facebook again. But till then, we're going to keep on scouting to try and discover the magic that's on the eastern bank of the Mara. And hopefully we'll see you a little later. Let's have one last look. Oh, he's not looking at